Listen, it's the most sensible thing I have gotten at the thrift, okay? I know it doesn't seem like it, but look at that. Look at the organization. Am I wrong?
Oh no, you're wrong. I've never heard you spew so much BS in my life.
I've got an issue. I'm addicted to the thrift shop. And how you doing, everybody? It's Jason's House of Fun and Video Games, bringing you today Thrift Time and Finds,
And Cindy's heart attack?
Volume 31. So, we only went to the thrift 2 days, but wow, did we pick the right days to go. So, we went on Saturday. Well, I went on Saturday to local thrifts, Savers, and then, of course, the Goodwill. And then today, we went to another state, which is actually New Hampshire, which is not very far from us and pretty easy to go to. And
And
went
it
to
was a
that thrift.
bust.
For Cynthia, it was a bust. For me, I always usually find some sort of nonsense, but she's actually looking for sensible items as opposed to me, which is just straight nonsense, I guess. But I mean, you had a few thoughts about that Goodwill, though, right?
It was like going into a Dollar General or Dollar Tree. Like you walk in and they legitimately had like pre-packaged Halloween costumes and Halloween makeup, and it wasn't like they had like one of them that was donated. No, they had like 15, 20 in different sizes and two to three of each, and then they had actual like it was like like the Halloween stores where they actually have the decorations, but
Yeah.
they have several of them. They had a
Mm-hmm.
whole bunch of those too. And then like they had like a cosmetic aisle that had like makeup in it. They had dishwashing stuff. They had organizers. And it wasn't like stuff that was donated. That's the thing. It was all sealed, brand new, packaged. They had like they were selling like their own Goodwill brand. I was like, what?
Yeah, I have seen a lot of different videos and a lot of different Goodwills and a lot of different states, and I have yet to see that. I almost forgot. No, I did forget because we've been there before. I forgot to bring that up, or maybe it's just in clicks. So
Maybe you went there before, but not
there's
me.
one, two. No, you have been there before, at
Not
least
that one.
once with me. But I mean, it looks a little bit different than the last time we went, which was a long time ago. But it has about 3 or 4 valleys worth of stuff, like she was saying, from like maybe a Dollar Tree, liquidated merchandise from some of the big box retailer. But I've never seen that in a Goodwill, and it's really weird how the setup goes. But I usually know where to go, walk right in, go to the right, and there's all my stuff, and then Cynthia's stuff's usually just a couple aisles down. But it is very strange. It's a very strange feeling. So you got the thrift feeling, and you've got the liquidated sales
Even the
feeling.
clothes, like they had a whole part of the store for like kids stuff.
Yeah, I
They had
saw
like
that.
brand new toys. Like they had like the boy wanted this like shovel thing with like and they had like 8 of them. So it had to have come from like a liquidation type place, but it was like almost too well organized to be a Goodwill, like a
Yeah, it
regular
was. Yeah, the
Goodwill.
stuff where the normal thrift stuff was, it's your usual. It's like 7 or 8 o'clock at night at this point, probably around 7, and it's picked apart and everything. So kind of a bad judgment call from like a facing standpoint, I guess would be. Even though most Goodwills are not typically faced, but some of them I've seen on other people's videos on the tube of a billion views, but only one of me and you are actually a lot better than most of the ones we go to.
I
So
will point out I saw like a vase. I think it was a vase. Yeah, it was
a
something.
vase.
Whatever. So, long story short, I looked under it because that's usually what I do is I check the like if I'm looking at something I'm interested. I want to know if it's made in China for one. If it's made in China, most likely it's junk.
Right.
This thing had the old tag and it was for $2, and then the Goodwill price was 8.
Yeah, that was from the one locally that we go to,
No,
right?
that was the one that
Oh, that
we
was from up
yeah.
there. Yeah, I didn't see that. We kind of split off and went different directions, and
It was just very disappointing.
yeah, it's a different Goodwill, but they do have a coupon system up there, like a monthly thing, I think, because it said.
See, and that's what a lot of other Goodwills do.
But ours around here doesn't, and neither any of them in Mass, I don't think, practice that for whatever reason. So I don't know. Massachusetts can be kind of a strange state for that reason, because you typically don't see that. Like cigarettes. So if you're a smoker in Massachusetts or whatever, there's other states that will let you use coupons to that. That's probably a pretty obvious one and why you know don't smoke da 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 whatever. But like other states will allow you to use these coupons, and I remember a way way long time ago, like Marlboro would send people out like coupons or whatever, and like you try
We
to
would
use
go
them,
to
and
Florida.
they're not in Mass. Can't use the Mass, but every other state took them. I don't even know if they're around, but anyway, just something I was thinking about, like completely different, but like Massachusetts doesn't do a lot of things like that, especially in those parts of the world. It's weird, but anyway, we did get a lot of stuff, so I certainly want to get right to it. So let's start with the item I was just talking to Cynthia about as we opened up the bid. Now, this right here is one of my favorite things I've gotten. It's not a video game.
I just have to point out one of Jason's favorite things to do is pay bills.
Yes, I love to pay bills. And I like to be very
Like,
well
I'm not
organized.
kidding.
Yes, I thoroughly enjoy paying bills. I've not ever in my 36 years on this planet been ever late for a bill. And
Except for that one time.
there's always one time, but that wasn't my fault. That was the mailman's fault.
No, actually, it was Comcast's fault. But
It was Comcast, that's true. They never sent me a bill. But we ended up getting it on time, so it doesn't count. But this right here is an organizer from day 1 to day 31. And now, like I'm trying to explain this to you so it makes sense. I have a very big thing with organization. Certain things I don't care about with bills, I'm very particular about. And I've always wanted something like this, but anytime I've seen it, it's been like too much money. Like I just can't justify spending on it. But then again, there's a lot of other stuff I probably should question, but we're not going to jump into that rabbit hole because that would defeat the whole purpose of the channel. Getting stuff and getting yelled at. So with this, like I said, 1 through 31, and now I can strategically place my bills on the day it's supposed to be due. I pretty much know my bills on when they're supposed to be due, but it just makes it easier and it looks better. I mean, I know some people might not find this to be sensible, but this is the only time I've seen this at the thrift. It needs a little bit of clean, so we're going to have to figure out how to open this up, but not bad. I think that'll look good. What do you think?
is there something inside of it?
No, that's the cards moving back and forth.
Oh.
It's weird, isn't it? But yeah, I couldn't figure out like how to get these out without breaking the things. It's probably just like one of the, you just bend it. We could take them all out, like wipe it down or whatever. Obviously, we have to clean it for other reasons too. But I'm super excited about this, and organization is great when it comes to bills. What else we got? We got a whole bunch of stuff. How you doing, Jason? I had this all ready, so we're going. We're just going. We're diving in. This is a good one to throw out here. Now, with this next item, I tried to find this back, I think, in 2012. My daughter was really into the Emoji Movie.
Oh, my
It
land
wasn't
to wish you
2012, was it? Oh, no, it was later than that. Why am I saying 2012? There was a big difference.
Yeah, we are definitely
You weren't even here.
together.
And I was...
You were busy doing something else that you totally regret.
Wow. I don't even know how I thought of that. Well, anyway, I think this must have been 2017 then? 18? I don't remember. But these were out and at a particular retailer and a big box retailer. And I couldn't find this. I got her a couple of the other ones. She liked the little ones.
She had a big thing with the emoji poop, though.
The emoji poop. So this right here, she's outgrown the emoji poop. I have not outgrown my...
You haven't outgrown much of anything.
I've got poop over here. I've got a ton of poop probably in there. And now I've got more poop.
We had a ton of poop all over the floor.
And I think at one point in time that it lights up at some point.
It's a she.
Know. The poop's a she? The poop has a gender? Okay. Well, I didn't know that, but apparently poop has gender now. But I am not going to be keeping this.
No, is it? No, it's a boy.
I didn't even know poop could be gender identified, but anyway.
Gender fluid?
Typically, I would keep things in the package. I have no interest in keeping this in the package whatsoever. I just don't. It doesn't do anything for me like that.
I wish I could show my face right now.
I wanted this for a display piece, and I don't typically ever take things out of the package. You can clearly see around you, not the video games, but just some of my action figures. I can't do it. But this, I've learned to kind of let go of that in certain instances where I'm okay with it. I typically like to buy the loose bag, like, for stuff for the nonsense bookshelf, but this is definitely a display piece. Not going to stay in the package, but I'm pretty excited to have it.
We don't have any room all of them are saying no, 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 no.
Yeah, this won't be going on the nonsense bookshelf. This will be going somewhere else. As you can see, I'm kind of trying to figure out my way around this now because there's a whole lot of nonsense everywhere. Like, nonsense is overtaking my life. But
I just want to mention that those all could hold 500 pounds and they're already starting to bend.
Yep. It won't break. I mean, I've had the other ones that said they could hold 200 pounds per se, and there was probably 1,000 pounds on it, and it had a bow. Like, it looked like a boat.
They
bow.
dipped.
It looked like roller coaster time.
It looked like a boat.
And that's probably why. You know what happened when I first put those up? This was years ago before me and Cynthia were together, but I had some friends over, and one of them got hammered, of course, and they fell into the bookshelf because they were fighting friendly with somebody else I was with or whatever. But they ended up crashing through one of the bookshelves. And if you could just see my reaction, just picture that. All your game, and it's the game one. It wasn't the movie one. It wasn't the action figure one. It was the game one. And the Nintendo games were on it. The NES games, Super Nintendo. Like, I tell you, I haven't been that mad in a long time. And yeah, that took a long time to pick up. But I think that's probably why that bow was there, because I just wasn't getting another one I didn't care to. And figured it out and just kind of screwed it in, hope for the best. But it lasted until, the basement went by. But anyway, I'm excited to finally add this to my collection. And this is certainly nonsense, but you can't get enough poop in this world. Moving on. Another thing I'm excited for, because I never thought I was going to find one of these, but I found one. It's a Venom. And it's a skinnier version. I don't believe it's the Spider-Man 3 version. It just happens to be the way that they design these figures. Not a lot of articulation in these at all, but it's a Venom, and I'm excited to put them on. This is going on the nonsense bookshelf. When I'm going to do that, I don't know, because I have to move quite a few things around. But it's actually going to go in between the Stormtrooper, the Rose, and Spider-Man, who happens to have Flash Funk's hat on him. For whatever reason, because I don't have the Jax figure anymore, but still, pretty cool. Super excited to add him in to the nonsense bookshelf. We'll set some of the stuff aside after. See, we're getting better at this organization, but we're not there yet, because it wouldn't be me. So, yeah, that stuff will definitely be last. This is an interesting find. I'm pretty excited to show you this one. Cynthia's gonna die when she sees this. What does everybody need?
Did you get that for me? What does
everybody want?
Did you actually get that for me though?
No, I got it because one of the four.
No, but can I like highlight her hair or something? Legitimately, she's like a full-headed mannequin.
Yeah, I actually looked these up. These are actually pretty expensive.
Not only that, but that one that like she hasn't been used.
Yeah, I know.
She hasn't been cut or any. Can I please have her? This is the first time I'm asking to have a head.
Do you hear that? She wants you. Don't you want to be with me? Yes, I do. You want to have a mask on you. The mannequin has spoken. I'm going to have to represent her in this case. And I'm probably going to get vetoed, so it is what it is. But, I mean, just look at the detail of this. So that's what it's called? It's a cosmetology
It's a
one?
Cosmetology head that
like
we would use. You
You
practice cutting hair. Like, I would trim her hair a little bit, but you do it for highlighting, like, and, like, working on your skill, per se.
It is so weird, because this is like... It's a different type of mannequin, and it has hair, which I don't know. I think it'd look cool to have Michael Myers with some long hair. What do you think? Didn't he have long hair at one point? No, he didn't. I'm completely off on that. But
take the elastic out.
Why?
I want to see how long her hair is.
The hair will flop.
I know, that's the point. I just want to see how long it is.
Oh my god. I'm not good at this crap.
You.
Just give me a... Cindy's find of the day is probably the mannequin head.
The mannequin head that I just took from you. That's how long my hair used to be. And then I cut it.
Well, it's okay. But it's actually an elastic. It's not even a hair one.
Yeah. Because, ooh, what is that?
What is it?
She's got a funny bunny in her hair.
Oh, well, that's not good. But I saw her for a couple of bucks and said, I definitely want this for one of my masks because it's hard to find mannequin heads that really work. I got a couple of them, I think last year or the year before, so.
She's not a good one, I'll tell you that much.
Well, if you don't want it, like she'll go
Oh
back
no,
in.
I can.
Well, I guess
totally
I got that
use her.
taken away from you. That's okay. Throwing around bags because
They
I can
screwed
do
up
that.
on her eye and her eyebrows. Her nose is a little misshapen. Oh God, she's been rough toes, but like I said, she's going a little bald too. But you know, we can fix her.
Jeez.
I've never been so excited for.
Don't judge the mannequin head. The mannequin
Look,
head
her
has
hair
feelings.
touches the floor.
I know. I didn't realize that was that long. But
That's how long my hair was. Probably
well,
a
the
little
whole
longer,
point of
but-
me getting that, like I was saying, was to put it to hold one of my masks up because I have one of them as a very light mannequin like head.
Yeah,
it's like a
see,
white
he's
one.
fine.
It's like a white like styrofoam one.
Yeah, he's fine.
But I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure it out. We can argue about it after the video, I suppose. Always looking for a good argument. Moving on.
Like half these won't be.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Oh, yeah,
This is from what is that movie?
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. Yeah, there's Sully, and then there's this weird little eyeball guy. I don't know what his name is. Do you know what his name is?
I don't remember.
It's cool, and it's gonna be going on one of these shelves because now I'm like going wild with these things. But I've seen this before, and I was like, a couple bucks, why not? He's a cool little piece. And then we got a Mickey. I don't think I have a Mickey, do I? I've got a whole lot of other stuff. I got ducks. I got Care Bears.
I mean, you have
I got
practically all of Disney on the nonsense shelf.
I
table,
do.
Whatever.
I got Pooh. I've got Winnie the Pooh. And now I have Eeyore. A lot
You
of
had
more
a
ducks.
Minnie, I think.
Now I got a Mickey. So he's
It's a
small.
really dirty
and
Mickey.
That's all right. Just clean him off and it'll be good. But it is from
He
Disney.
looks like an imitation Mickey.
I don't think so. No, it says it's from Disney World. Yeah, no, it has the Disney World thing on it and everything like that. But always wanted one. So there'll be other things actually in this video which show. Oh no, you won't see that. That'll be for another video. But there's more to that. More to come. Now let's see. What do we got here? A whole bunch of stuff. So. Oh yes.
That ducky has a very less orangey beak.
Yeah. Yeah, so the beak's different, but
And the yellow,
body's...
more yellow body.
Yeah. So I've been on the hunt for a long time for a blue duck and a green duck. I cannot find them. I mean, I found the green-headed duck, but not the green duck.
And
like
it's
this.
weird because in Florida, like so down in Florida they have Dollar Generals. I've yet to find one up here. And in the springtime they will make, because like they sell the duckies with like Easter stuff. And you'll get like a purple and a blue and yellow and green, and they're pastel colored. So I don't know what the issue is up here, but
we just can't get them.
Ducky 1 now has a friend.
So I saw this.
Maybe they'll mate and make rubber ducky babies.
I mean, maybe. I don't think that's possible. I mean, it could be. I mean,
Or maybe they'll get with the other duck.
You never know.
The green-headed duck.
In 2020, the way this year's going, that could very well happen. So I found this buried, and all I saw was a little bit of the beak and the blue eyes. And I looked and I was like, that's a duck. I went over and grabbed that. The store manager of the store was like, oh, you found the big rubber duck. I said, yes, I like rubber ducks. I'm looking for a blue one and a green one. It's like, that doesn't exist. I go, oh, no, it does. I've seen it. No, it doesn't. So we sat there for a few minutes, and I tried to explain to her that on another person's YouTube channel that I watch very frequently, has a green one, a yellow one, and I think like a brown one or whatever, but I've seen a blue one. I mean, he has a blue one, a brown one, or something like that, but I want a blue one and a green one, and I'm going to get it one way or another, but until then, I'm super excited to add yet another one of these here. So if I can get 2 more of these, and I can figure out a way to paint it, I'm going to cheat, I'm not going to lie, because I cannot find this duck. So I would like to paint one of them green, one of them a light blue, and then I'd be good and set to go. And then if I saw another one, I'm just going to leave it.
You paid $5 for that ducky?
I did, yes.
You are a fool.
Do you know how much these normally go for?
Like $3 at Walmart.
A lot more online. These things go wicked expensive. I've seen these as high as $40 for whatever reason. Vintage, what is it called here? It's a word I can't spell. Shilling. Shilling Toys makes it, so I've seen them go for a pretty penny. But got another thing, and then we'll get into some other stuff. I'm gonna take this off so you can actually see it.
Apparently Jason loves New York.
Uh-huh.
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing.
So, it's off. Good enough. So,
The globe is like losing water.
is it?
Yeah.
Really? Is it leaking? But I think that's pretty cool. It's Statue of Liberty.
Oh my god, if you look up on the ceiling, it says gullible.
Almost. So close. You right there, and you didn't get me.
It's right
this
up
time.
there.
You didn't get me, so I'm excited to add this in. I don't know why. I got a thing for the Statue of Liberty. I like it. And, yeah, that's it. So, more nonsense. I'm going digging my own grave.
Yep.
Cassette. ZZ Top.
Atlanta.
I'm not really getting a ton of them, though, so you should be proud of me for that. Alright, now we'll
is
get
there really
into some
much
other
of
stuff.
anything to be proud of? Because I have a feeling a lot more things are coming out of this bag.
There's plenty more things coming out.
What in the world?
So, I don't typically go for anything Star Trek. I like the original 5, 6
Dude, what did you bought the whole trilogy?
No, I did not. But I saw these. They were sealed. And they're pretty cool. Yeah, there's like 1, 2. One of them's partially open. 3, 4, 5, 6. They're only $1 a piece for the VHS. But I think that they look really cool.
You need help.
A couple of different volumes, I think. Yeah, it's got a couple of different episodes on it. Looks like maybe 2 episodes per. I think they're like an hour long, half an hour long, or whatever. So that's pretty cool. And I'm telling you, like you telling me that wouldn't look cool on like a shelf or whatever. I don't know. I think it would. Looks cool to me.
Star Trek, the next generation.
And I'm not into it. Like I tried to watch it when it first came out. I just wasn't into it. But oh, there's another.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like somebody just dropped off their entire like Star Trek Next Generation. I don't know. There's a lot of episodes I think per season in that, but anyway, I'm excited to add it because it looks like a good piece. Scarface VHS. Why? Because Scarface is an awesome movie. And I don't typically see this out there very much, but you know what I probably should have done? Ooh, I almost didn't do it. One, I look to make sure these things don't have mold because there will be no moldy VHS in this house. 2, I make sure it's actually the right movie because knowing my luck, it'd probably be, I don't know, Mary Poppins, something completely random. The Flintstones Saved Christmas. Why? Because it's a cool cartoon that I used to watch when I was a kiddie. So, enough said there. We got some more of those. We'll save those there. Friday. Because who doesn't want Friday? You ever seen this, Cynthia?
I have.
It's an awesome movie. And look at this cover art. This reminds me a lot of House Party cover art. Yeah.
There's no R on it.
Well, like the cover itself, then I don't know. But like the cover itself, I love the way VHSs look, so pretty cool. We got a few more. A few more. We've got a bunch more. This one right here. I don't see a lot of wrestling videos in my local Goodwill thrift, but Greatest Superstars of the 21st Century, all discs are there, look pretty good. Don't have it? Now I do. Monsters Inc. on VHS. It's a weird VHS though, isn't it? Like if you look at this, like it's not like the other ones, you know, like the Disney ones. Like it just looks different, but it's cool. It's a blue VHS. I don't think I have one of those, so super excited to add that in. I think I already have this, but I have never seen it in this size box before. Shrek. Look at the size. This is like an old school.
Why is it in such a big box?
I don't know, but this is how VHS would come at one point in time. Like if you look at it, it clearly doesn't need to be that big. but it is. And I've seen Shrek in the regular version VHS. I've seen him in the like the Disney like plastic one. I've never seen it like this, so thought it was interesting. Don't drop the Shrek. And this right here, I'm getting stuff to replace the nonsense from time to time when I want to change it out. But there is one thing in here that I'm going to fit on. This is Donkey Kong. And then...
Donkey.
I have a donkey on there, but not like this. This is a big donkey. Hey, Cindy, here's one for you. You want a dad joke? That's a big ass. Not funny?
Wow, it looks like you.
Just awesome. There's a couple other random animals in here that don't really have anything for me other than the gorilla. I love gorillas. They're cool. But that's that. I'm not going to go through many of these. I'm not going to rip it open because I'm not going to use it yet. I'm just going to put it in my little storage
duck
bin.
in there, I think.
But there's a bunch of cool stuff in there. There's a buzz. There's a little buzz. I could figure it out, but I'm not going to do it because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to knock down the nonsense table and go, oh my god! Look at that one. It's an eye. Like, this is just me. This whole bag describes me to a T. Nonsense. That's it. Excited we got through one bag. Alright, we'll save that one. And now let's rapid fire. Alright. Here we go. You ready? Here it comes. Nightmare Before Christmas.
I can't really be mad at that.
No, you cannot. And I don't have it. But I do now. Remind me at some point that I have to scan these into my movie app because I'm losing track of which ones I have now and which ones I don't. So I don't want to be getting doubles. Mickey's Magical Christmas.
Now that I will be mad at it because it's awful, an awful thing.
This was awful?
I don't know. I think it's because I've watched it about 3 million times.
Really? With what? With the kids?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I've never seen it before, so let's go. The Rugrats movie.
That wasn't bad. I saw that in theaters back in like 98.
I really wish I got the chance to, but I didn't. And there's a bonus short, Cat and Dog. Excited to pop that in.
It's not cat and dog, it's cat dog.
Cat
God.
Dog? Oh, well, I'm a fool.
Get it right.
Get it right or pay the price. I have Toy Story 2, and now I have Toy Story 1. Or the first Toy Story, however you want to word it. There we go. The Muppet Christmas Carol. Have you ever seen this?
Yes.
It's good. And this one right here was pretty interesting.
Oh, this one you did buy the trilogy for. Oh, why?
Star Wars trilogy. So on the DVDs, they only released, from what I know, the special editions. And people have a very big problem with that because they want to see the actual older theatrical version. Which is weird. So the special editions they don't want. They want the older theatrical one because they didn't like the stuff that was added or whatever. And the who shot first, Guido or Han. It kind of depicts that a little bit differently. But I think that is false. And it doesn't only have the special editions because I look at this right here. And I don't see special edition anything on it. I haven't looked at the runtimes on it. But I believe that this is the original theatrical releases of Star Wars, the episodes 4, 5, and 6, which I've always been told, and from my knowledge, only has the special editions, which I have up there somewhere. So I'm excited to add that in. And I want to watch it, because I want to see if it's true or not. Alright, getting down to the nitty-gritty here.
Thank God.
Sit. Hurt my feelings.
Oh, it's mine, and I bet it's broken now.
It's not broken. So, Cynthia, please explain to the world why you bought this.
Oh, well, hand it over then. So, I got this because it's very pretty. And we know I like shiny things. But,
True.
Yeah. My pretty cup.
And where did it originally come from?
We have no clue because it is not.
It doesn't. Oh, the other one had England on it, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
but I didn't get it because it was brown and.
Just
really
didn't. Yeah, I wasn't
But
too
yeah,
fond of that.
it's weird because you can. It has like, it won't. There we go. You can actually see the detail on it, and that's on the all over the cup and everything. So I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can test out and see if it's like the real gold, and see if I can figure out where this cup came from. But like I said, it is all over this plate and cup, and it's just so pretty.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. And lately in the thrift, even though there hasn't been a lot of great hauls like this, we haven't seen many cups, or we haven't seen many steins. That's what it was, steins.
They had a couple of little mini steins, but I don't get the mini ones for the fact of they're usually newer, and when they're a mixture of German and English wording, it's probably not
Like counterfeit.
Yeah.
Or
it's like they got confused on which they were trying to write.
Yeah, because you can clearly. I've seen a few of those. I didn't know that's what it was, but I've seen a few of those. But moving on.
This was pretty cool.
Pit. I didn't even know what this was, but this is an old board game from 1975, I think it was.
Parker Brothers.
1973, excuse me. Just look at that picture. It looks like Rick Moranis.
Grandpa, yeah.
And Grandpa sitting there with the pipe, which you'll never see in this day and age. This is
and
like
the kids are all healthy and happy and laughing.
Yeah, everybody's having a good old time playing Pit. So this is a card game that comes with a bell.
A bell that we're gonna use for Grandma.
And I don't want to.
Wait, does the bell still work?
I think it does. Yeah, I heard it jingling in there.
It looks.
It's got some rust on it, but it's okay. Garçon. I just thought of something. Oh yes, I found something. We're gonna leave you out here.
Oh man.
It's not a bad thing, but I don't really know the purpose of the game, and it didn't come with the instructions, so I guess we could probably look it up online, but it comes with these cool little cards in the bell.
I think those are the instructions right there.
Are they really? Oh, so it is. Well, it came with. I thought it came with something anyway. Yeah, to them, but still pretty cool. If anybody remembers this game or has any idea about it, let me know down in the comment section below. As
that would be
always.
nice.
And we'll go over this, and then we'll get into the movies and a whole lot of.
We're missing something. I had another thing.
You had another thing? Oh yeah. I got it right here. That's why I was picking up the bag, because I separated the bags to know what we were pulling out. To try to be a little more organized. It was that bill organizer. That's what did it to me. Check this out. It's a little chipped.
Oh, that's the whole reason why I got it. I can't remember who it is. I know it's somebody. But I can't remember.
From Tombstone?
That's what I think it was.
Not Wyatt Earp. So not Kurt Russell. Not Val Kilmer.
I'm sorry, but this is
bad.
bad.
The other guy. Are you talking about the other guy with the stash?
Yes.
The older gentleman? Or the older gentleman compared to the other ones?
I don't know why, but I have a thing for
Michael
these kind of
Biehn.
figures. Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah. Hello.
It wasn't Bill Paxton. I can't think of who it was, though. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. And that's horrible because he's such a great actor. But anyway, that's what I thought of when I saw that. I saw that there a couple of days ago when I went, and I just didn't get it. Just kind of walked past it. But I'm like, man, I wish I grabbed that. And then,
the smart
as
one.
you know it, today Cynthia picks it up, and I go, yes, I meant to grab it.
I'm going to replace him with you now.
What?
Nothing.
So, yeah, pretty cool bust. We're starting to add a few cool busts to the collection, so I'll be excited to put that on the computer desk. It's just weird. It's interesting. This one, this one's a tough one for a lot of different reasons. I don't think I need to explain the importance of this picture in front of you. We don't need to get into what this exactly represents, why this book is here. I think it's pretty obvious, and if you're not very familiar with history, I would suggest you read up on it. This is a book that has not only the events that happened on that day, as they so call it, back in 2001, but it also has a lot of history behind how these buildings came to be built, and it has... I'd like to show a couple of pictures here.
Did it have the stuff at the end?
It has the obvious stuff that we don't really want to look at because it's very upsetting. I'm sure it's be upsetting to a lot of folks. But this does have other information on it as well, kind of how the buildings got put up, a lot of different pictures of it from over the years. Like, it's just beautiful. Like, it's a really beautiful book, and I'm big on history, and this is certainly a piece of history for a lot of different reasons. Was it taller than the Empire State Building?
No, I think they were just like.
They're pretty much the same, but it was like a very
I don't
iconic set
remember.
of buildings in New York City. And a lot of history behind it, so I like to obviously read about history, like I just said. So, what the obvious reasons why it is a very beautiful book, and it's always good to learn something new about history that you lived through. So, do you remember where you were on that day?
I
Not to
do.
dive into it too much.
I was in science class, and we had an announcement on the loudspeaker. And then, like 5 minutes later, my mom called me and told me to leave school. So I went, I think, into my sister's car and waited for her. I don't know about my brother, but I think I waited for her, and then they didn't come out, so I ended up taking the bus home.
I remember where I was, and I don't want to get too much into that day. And I know I'm kind of being vague here. September 11th, 2001. Like, let's not pull punches here. But I was in school, like Cynthia was. I was in 10th grade. I was in history class. And it just
it's
so
even got a
happened to be,
pull-out picture in it.
I know, which I won't pull out. I just happened to be in history class, which is ironic because of that day. And the news was actually on. It was like the Weather Channel or something like that. And it just happened to be on a channel for New York. I don't know why. So I actually saw a portion of that live, which mind-blowing to me. A lot of different emotions, a lot of different feelings, of course, in regards to that day. And, obviously rest in peace to all those, poor folks that didn't make it through there. But that is a part of our history. And, the best thing you can do with any tragedy is hopefully learn something from it and try to do your best to be a productive member of society and making sure that things like this and a lot of other things don't repeat themselves. So, again, I don't like to get into stuff like that because it's a very emotional thing. I didn't have any family members that were personally affected by that, but yeah, it's just history. So, don't want to bum everybody out, but that is a very historic day. That is a very set of historic buildings. I wanted it, so there we go. Moving on. What do we got? Movie time. Sin City. I had this a long time ago, and now I have it again. And it's the recut version, which is a lot better than the theatrical version. I think that Scary Movie tried to pop out, so we're going to pop that back in. Scary Movie, the first one, finally found it, and the disc wasn't messed up. Is this one out too?
enough room here.
What is going on here? Well, I'll try to fit them as much as you can. Scary Movie 2. The last 3 times I found this, it was all messed up. That's actually a perfect disc. Oh, am I excited about this one. I'll even open it up for you. That is Mars Attacks. Very uncommon to find on DVD.
That's a funny-ass movie.
This is a great movie. This is like, if you've never seen this movie, I know I've got a lot of movies and I say a lot of things about movies. You have to see this. It's super funny. Ninja Turtles, Cowabunga Classics. This one's actually going to be for the kid. My boy.
Figures.
Yep, as he loves his turtles. Varsity Blues.
Why?
For whatever reason, I see this movie on TV, and it just brings me back. I think I've talked about it before. I think I got it on VHS, or maybe I was going to. I don't know. Me and Cynthia have talked about this before. So, for whatever reason, I always watch that when it's on TV. Another one of those weird movies, but it's not because it's edited, and I just liked it better for that reason, like I've talked about before. But I just really like it. It's a good movie. It brings me back to a different time in my life. So, True Lies. Venom's down.
Ruh-roh.
And this had nothing to do with the book because I actually just got the book today. I got this movie the other day. This was based on that day as well. So United 93. I haven't seen that in a long time, but definitely a good movie. And has a lot of historical value to it. Not 100%, but you know what I'm saying. Ernest, 3-pack, because how can you say no to Ernest? You ever seen anything Ernest?
Oh, yeah.
Ernest is great. Here's another. I gotta make sure this is actually in here because I checked. Yeah, I almost thought it was bootleg at first. It probably partially is, but whatever. Last Action Hero on DVD. Very uncommon movie to find on DVD. Or even on VHS. You're putting Venom back up?
I tried to.
Venom didn't appreciate being dropped. But it's okay.
Well, you know...
I got a lot of stuff here. I'm trying to figure this out.
He should be a lot nicer.
Anybody else ever see Last Action Hero, the movie? Awesome movie.
No.
Any good thing from Schwarzenegger?
Not everything was good from Schwarzenegger.
Almost everything. Superman VHS.
Yeah.
This is from a long time ago. It's from
That's
the 80s.
cool as hell.
It's 1987. Super excited. I think that was actually based on the 30s cartoons or something. It has something to do with the 30s, I believe. This is another very uncommon DVD. I think I have only seen this 2 other times, and it was when it was actually being sold. It's not a good sequel, but it's very uncommon. Cruel Intentions 1.
I think
was a good movie.
First one was
that one was direct to DVD, and you know how those usually go. Not so hot. All right, so what else we got here? We actually just picked this up a little while ago from the thrift that we were talking about earlier. This is what if Venom had possessed the Punisher? Anything.
That was cool, even though it was awful. That was freaking awesome.
Yeah, it was. It's okay. It's all right. I mean, you're doing the best you can. I mean, I got an awful lot of stuff. Anything that has Venom on it, I love. I'm a huge Venom fan, and I think that's pretty cool, and I've never seen this before, so I don't even know what year it was from. No idea. So, still pretty cool. Look at that, an X-Men board game. This has to be pretty old, like 90s, I would say. So, excited to add that in. I don't get many comics, but when I do, I get them. Here's an interesting one for you. So, I was hoping when I found this on Saturday that another day, maybe Monday, or what's today, Tuesday, this would actually, the rest of it would show up at the thrift. Do you know what these are, Cynthia?
They, no, I don't. I can't tell.
Okay. So these right here are what you would use for a wireless GameCube controller. And you figure this would be harder to find and most likely never to be found at a thrift, but they were. I was hoping that the GameCubes themselves would come up, maybe the controllers, because these are really good. They're first-party controllers. Nothing has ever shown up, so somebody got it before I did, and I'll explain why I think more stuff was there and I just missed it, but it's cool. So, 99 cents, we'll take. X-Files? Why not? Here we go. The cream of the crop time. I don't remember my PS3 having this, but I think it did. This was the big boy PS3.
It was like a learner's manual?
I think so, yeah. I don't even
How to use your PS3.
Mm-hmm. And here we go. This is what I'm excited for.
Not for resale.
Well, apparently the Goodwill did not listen. Shame on them. Here we go. We're going to go over the games now. Wolverine's Revenge for the PS2. And a series of unfortunate events. I think this was a movie at one point, right?
I don't know, but we
ran out of space. We'll just do the best you can.
Really
it's okay.
having some space issues.
Pretty cool. Complete. Even has the coupon. I didn't realize that. It has a coupon. Don't try to use my coupon. Even though I think it's already gone. Long gone and expired.
Do they expire though?
Yeah. Oh, we had one more movie mixed in here. Scary Movie 3. Couldn't find this not scratched up. I've now found, I believe, all of them. And got some PS1 games actually a little while ago. Crash Bash, which is pretty awesome. Only a couple of bucks. Certainly wasn't $5. And then we got Surf Riders for the PS1. I don't know, I've never owned a surfing game, so I figured why not? It's a PS1 game for a couple of bucks. Can't pass up on that. And then, make sure we don't have any more PS2 games, because this is the first and only time that this is ever going to happen for me. Throw that bag out of the way. What is this, you ask? This is a stack of GameCube games.
That we got for why?
Because it's a stack of GameCube games. Avatar. I don't think we're going to have any more room, right? Probably not.
No.
Okay. Star Wars, the complete trilogy. It's the Lego one. It's pretty cool. Star Wars, the video game.
No way.
Another Lego one. Shadow the Hedgehog. Super
The video
excited
game?
to find that. The video game. In case we didn't know what a video game was at this point on this channel. SpongeBob SquarePants.
The video
movie.
game.
No. SpongeBob SquarePants. The movie. The video game.
Oh, my apologies.
Jimmy Neutron.
The video game.
Bionicle Heroes, which I've never seen this before, so
The video game.
pretty cool. Naruto Clash of the Ninja 2.
The video game.
I actually think that's a pretty, a fairly expensive game. And 2 copies of Mario Baseball.
The
Or
video
Mario
games.
Superstar Baseball. The video games. Plural, because there's multiple. Not singular. You're wrong.
I just said game.
And I'm right.
Oh,
Well,
my
anyway.
Lanta. He needs a bell tone if anybody wants to get
Anyway,
him
let
one.
me see. Like, I have anything else? I don't
No.
have anything else. Well, holy.
I don't
mother
even
of
want
Moses.
to show this because it makes me super anxious.
It's awesome. Can you imagine this? So just think of this right now.
It is no wonder why I feel like I have heart attacks every morning.
Don't be blaming me for that. This is fun. It's all fun and games. That's the whole point of the channel. This is a haul. So this is only 2 days at 3 different thrifts, and we made out pretty good. And I did not expect this because it's been pretty slow, but let me know down in the comment section down below as always. What was your favorite thing that we got today? Was it the mannequin head? Was it the emoji poop? Was it the GameCube games? The VHS? The duck? The comic book? You got so many things to choose from. I don't even know where to begin.
I know where the dog wants to begin.
The dog wants to get downstairs. The dog wants attention. So, with all that being said, that's all I got. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and join the 74 other awesome folks out there who are pledged to the House of Fun and Video Games. Watch every video and always getting into some great conversations with me, as always. And if you have done that, and you have subscribed, or you haven't subscribed, one of those two, make sure you hit that bell.
The notification bell.
So, anytime that we decide to put up a thrift time and finds or any other different types of videos that we put up on the channel, you'll get notified of it right away. We also have a Facebook page, Jason's House of Fun and Video Games. You can find on there. I share some stuff I don't always make videos on. A couple of pictures, just thoughts or whatever. Getting into some great conversations with some folks over there. Super excited that Cynthia helped me finally build that up. We also have Snapchat, and we're also on Twitter as well. So check us out on some of those and get a hold of us. Let's get into some great conversations about games, movies, vintage, nonsense, the whole 9 yards. This is Jason, Jason's House of Fun and Video Games. I hope you have a wonderful night. You're not going to enjoy your weekend yet because tomorrow is hump day. It's the middle of the week. It's Wednesday. So you're going to have to hold off on that and have a great night.
Later.
That's all I got. Too much.